Could you also elaborate? You know, I understand, you work with a diverse set of participants and people with disabilities across the spectrum. Could you talk a bit more on the kind of the demographic you work with, and what are the specific challenges you see, coming, and are there any specific, commonalities across different format of disabilities, different style of disabilities?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I mean, our demographic is quite large. Like we've historically, with our exercise physiology, we do private clients, we do Medicare, we do DVA, we do workers' compensation, life, income protection, life protection. So, NDIS. So we do have quite a large range. Even within NDIS, we still see some early childhood as well. Right up to, in the people in their 60s. And we're just now recently starting to see some aged care clients as well. So we're going into the aged care space. And there are huge amounts of differences. And I think that's where we've also got to be careful not to have cookie cutter type programs where we don't just say, okay, here's somebody with autism, this is what we're going to do, because we know everybody with autism has different needs and
Mm-hmm.
different goals. So just about everyone in general, even if they have the same injury or disability, their needs and goals are usually a little bit different. Their living circumstances are different. So their therapy and their support needs to be tailored.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, maybe often you can maybe use 80% similar
Mm-hmm.
as what you've used for someone else, but at least that 10-20% needs to be really different
Mm-hmm.
to suit this person.
Mm-hmm.
So challenges we have are they're across the board. I mean, just one that shoots to mind. I just saw a participant just before I came here with intellectual disability, and quite often, our psychosocial participants. Some of the main challenges is actually getting them there to our session on time. They sometimes don't understand time management, and we've had instances where they've rocked up 40 minutes late to a session that's 45-minute session. So and then obviously sometimes you might have back to back, you've got somebody else booked in. So those are the challenge sometimes actually outside of therapy. It's the challenges that there are challenges within therapy, but there are probably more challenges that have actually been discussed so often what happens outside of therapy. Because sometimes the therapy might only be for that 1 hour a week or 1 hour a fortnight or 1 hour a month. But are they doing their therapy outside of our therapy sessions?
Mm-hmm.
Are their support workers following through with it? Are the parents able to help? What's happening outside? And that's usually the biggest challenge
Mm-hmm.
is how to get them to
Mm-hmm.
comply with
Mm-hmm.
therapy
Mm-hmm.
ongoing. Because if somebody just comes to us for a half an hour exercise session, not really going to do a hell of a lot. But
Mm-hmm.
when they do half an hour every day,
Mm-hmm.
5 days a week, it will do quite a lot. So it's true. And then, but they might not have the funding to do 5 days a week, right? So how do we best support them to continue with their therapy plan
Mm-hmm.
outside of therapy, which is, I mean, one of those things is we've got a therapy assistant in our business. So she's great and she's really well trained, and she's billed out at a much lower rate than what the therapists are. So they can have more ongoing support, maximize their budget, without, yeah, chewing through it so quickly. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Thanks for sharing those. I think they're very insightful.